Welcome to week 143, the first transmission for 2021. Today, my visions that came through were an upside down paperbark tree and a spiraling golden white energy stairwell, spiraling upwards, of course, and an Arab dressed man in a white garment. He had blue stripes down the side, and another man who was more or less, really clinging or jumped into his arms, and it reminded me of the prodigal son story. So the message of the upside down leafless tree reminds us that while we may think and feel that we've had no time to grow or expand in the last year, being confined home, not being able to get out there and do the things that we would like to do. We may have even been felt feeling empty or lonely. Things are not really quite as they seem. Things are opposite of what we may have thought in the first place, because it's very much like the hangman, like the tree upside down. When things are upside down, things are generally not quite as they seem. They can be seen in a different way. So we should let go of our concerns about life never being the same again, because it's really that we've been experiencing an upending situation. Everything has really been turned upside down so that we can turn it the right way up. So we've been given the perfect time for reflection, to become attuned to a new way, to a different way, and to different energies. And the paperbark peels away in layers, just like we do when we're healing. We peel away the layers until we come to our inner core, our deepest, most intimate self, allowing our most intimate self to be revealed. So the name paperbark can suggest it's a good time to write, because it's like paper. And actually, I was thinking after, when I wrote this, bark is like, all the things that we're barking about, complaining about. Write it all down, allow it, just write and just allow it to flow through. So it's a good time to reflect on the year that's just gone. Look at the positives of the year. Look at what you've learned. And if you don't know if you've learned anything, just feel into whatever it is that is still irritating you on any level whatsoever. So you can come to the core of you and see the growth and beauty in a seemingly not so good time. I know it's been different for everybody all over the world. For me personally, I've had a great year. Seems a strange thing to say, but here in Egypt, things have been really quite good, and life has not really changed for me very much at all. Sure, I can see the changes have been happening out there, but not very much has changed around me in the way that I live my life. And there will be many people that are like that as well, but there are also many people that have had a lot of changes thrust upon them. So the upward spiraling golden white energy stairwell, or the spiraling energy that was leading us upwards to the heavens above, is leading us to a higher consciousness and to higher energies, higher frequencies. And the purest vibration is white, and then gold is brings us to a higher intellect and higher personal power, more divine wisdom. So it's a path of enlightenment, drawing us upward and into the higher realms, or to heaven itself. It's a rise in consciousness. And the final vision that I had was a man dressed in a white robe with blue down the sides, the blue showing the, possibly the time that we're moving into, the time of, a more peaceful time, a more expansive time, a time of better communication. So, he's communicating more in a spiritual way. The garment is white, and the blue also brings that communication through, communications of truth, and being able to express that truth. And the younger man jumping into his arms, it reminded me of the story of the prodigal son. The father in that story represents God, or God consciousness, and the son is all of us who have gone wayward, over the many thousands of years or whatever. We've gone wayward, and we've been lost in some way. And now is a time that we are starting to find ourselves and come home. So the message is about the journey we've all been on, not just in 2020, for a very long time. 2020 has really come forward. And it's a healing journey that we go deeper into ourselves and gain greater wisdom, raising us to higher consciousness and bringing us home to the wise one within ourselves, to God, to higher consciousness. It's a story of ascension. So this is the message for our first week. And our light codes will be after this message. So the light codes transmissions for 2021 begin today. And it's a message of where we have been and where we are going. So we're always given opportunities to ascend. But 2020 gave the collective this in-the-face opportunity to look at ourselves, to learn, to be fully present, to stay still, to go within, to reflect, to feel, to look deeper, and to choose the path of a better way and of a higher consciousness. And how did we get to that point? We got to that point with a virus that has gone all around the world. And viruses require a need to change the way we think about something. If we change the way we think about something to a higher way, then we are raising our consciousness. And when we raise our consciousness, we eradicate viruses. So we can see the purpose of 2020 had a purpose, a very deep and powerful purpose. So we're forcefully removed, so to speak, from the chaos out there so that we could deal with the chaos within. For too long, humanity have been too busy to go within, find the inner core of ourselves. But as a collective mission for humanity, the world was stopped, and now it is time to come home. So we're on the home run. Humanity is ready to heal. And so here we are, 2021. The Great Awakening 2020 is gone. It's past. It's removed now. We've done that. We got through. We made it. And we're being led forward. 2021, it comes at a 5 energy. This is bringing the great change. So it's the year of the great change. And, you know, this is going to be, no, sorry, I'm on a different tangent there, so I'm not going to go there. So anyway, 2021 is about the great change and bringing us forward into a world of truth, integrity, transparency, and freedom. We are walking towards finding liberation within ourselves, and having to go within and deal with that, as we have had to do for 2020, is what brings us forward into that. And this is our 143rd week of these, since I was guided to begin these transmissions. And that 143 becomes an 8. That's where heaven meets earth. And then we are able to bring our higher energies down, anchor them on earth, and enter into the age of enlightenment. I think it's an awesome message that we have today. And 143, like I said, becomes an 8, which is magenta in frequency. Okay, this is not magenta. It's as close as I've got in these crystals. It's pink. Magenta is a pink energy. So it's about self-love, you know, coming to that place of self-love. So this week, look at everything that's happening around you, and look at how it is trying to teach you or nudge you toward the direction of self-love, and, you know, having forgiveness and unconditional love for yourself. Self-love, come into a space of that. But to put it about you for now, about that coming into sharing yourself with yourself, and this beautiful pink energy to encourage you to do that. And of course, it's love for others as well. But when you love yourself first, then you have more love to give to others. So keep the beautiful pinks and magentas around you. Magenta is actually a combination of red and violet, which means that we are always connected to the earth, but we're always striving toward the heavens as well. So it's the two together that's keeping us connected between the heaven and the earth, and awakens us to this beautiful unconditional love, ability to forgive, and tapping into self-love as well. Don't forget yourself. So beautiful pink energy there. Keep that around you this week. Wear it, light a pink candle, breathe pink energy into your aura. And the first card for today is card number 21, which is really good. 21, I think, is the world. It's offering us the world. This is all about the world. It's about the collective. It's not just me. It's not just you. It's the collective. And the message is love your spirit. So this again comes back to self-love. Love your spirit. Love the divine within you. Know that if you follow what is truly good for your spirit, then that is true self-love. So you are able to give to others far more when you are actually looking after you and putting your self first. It's not about selfishness, it's about self-love. It's about looking after you and remembering you, because for too long we have forgotten ourselves, and it is time to remember who we really are and give ourselves the love that we deserve. The second card in the sacral chakra is card number 11. So now we're looking at the reflection of everything around us, and it's an opportunity for us to move forward. So the card is strength, and it is Archangel Ariel, and the card says great inner strength, release harsh judgments, have forgiveness and compassion. So very much this does connect with the magenta energy and the eight energy that is coming through, as above, so below, heaven as on earth. When we tap into that self-love, we actually do have great inner strength. So this is strength in the sacral chakra, and it is in our relationships as well, having strength and seeing the strength, the opportunities for greater strength being reflected back to us with our relationships and those around us, and the experiences around us. So look at everything as an opportunity to gain strength and to have greater inner strength to awaken us to that beautiful self-love. And in the solar plexus today, we have the sun. Very powerful. If you have self-love, you will be really in your true power, and you'll be able to shine that light out, and you'll be able to then move forward with your missions and purpose. And your mission doesn't necessarily have to be the great big mission that you incarnated to do this great big wonderful thing. It can be your mission at this moment. Your mission is actually to put one foot in front of the other and take step by step towards the greater mission. So being able to be fully on your mission, shine that light forward, have the confidence to do so. And in the heart chakra, it's card number 7, which is about trust, trusting and choosing your battles wisely. So, looking at any conflict or chaos around you and having the greater inner strength to be able to be still and look at what is a struggle for you at the moment and seeing it in a different way, especially in relationships, not taking a stance that's going to create conflict, but rather stepping back enough to be able to look at it from a different perspective and deciding whether it is really worth having conflict. Maybe sometimes it's better just to find another way. And that's really what this is all about today, is finding a better way, finding a new direction, and coming home to yourself with that self-love, like the prodigal son. He's actually really coming home to himself. So the 6th card in the brow chakra is the star, which is really saying that spiritually, if you can do all of that, if you can follow those step by steps, that's the mission, follow those steps step by step, you can have it all. You're in alignment with the cosmos, in alignment with the stars. It's all about give and take. It's all about being able to move forward, raise in consciousness. So in this sense, this card is about higher consciousness and being totally in alignment with the stars and with the messages that are coming through for you, tapping into your higher self and being able to, this is the throat, sorry, this is the throat, and being able to communicate that. This is about truth and being fully in alignment with the wisdom, your higher wisdom that is connecting you to your cosmic and divine self. And the brow chakra card today is card number 8 again. So we have that self-love, that as above, so below, heaven as on earth. And it is the 5 sacred elements. So this is more or less saying that as you have been through healing all four elements, earth, air, wind, and fire, you come to the 5th element of Akasha, which is spirit. So you have really then tapped into your spirit. You have you will love yourself. Oops, I threw you on the ground, sorry. Loving your spirit, as we had in the first card there, love your spirit. And all 5 elements have now come into being, and you're able to tap into that higher wisdom so much easily. You just are it. You are at one with all, and the final card, Moses, is take charge of the situation. So it's up to you, it's up to us to take charge of the situation. We've been through the hard, we've faced the chaos, and now it is time to take charge of the situation and look at what we have learned. Do some self-reflecting. It is the new year. It's a good time to reflect on the year that has just gone by. January being the first month is a month of planting seeds and setting intentions. It is a time to be in touch with our thoughts, to recognize where our thoughts are leading us, because they are the seeds that we are setting and planting for the year ahead. So take charge of the situation, get yourself a journal, start to really look at your dreams and your wishes and your dream state dreams, and set your intentions as you move forward. I actually didn't do that on New Year's Eve. Just remember, that's what we're supposed to do, aren't we? I didn't do that, but I'm doing it every day, basically, this for January, to really be aware and conscious of your thoughts. And where are they leading you? Are they serving you? What is going to be the outcome from these thoughts? Is it likely to be positive, or is it likely to lead you down a negative pathway? Because if it's likely to take you on a negative way, then it's time to turn around and have a little bit of a look at that. Turn yourself back up the other way and change it. It's up to you to take charge of the situation. So Moses says, take charge of the situation, and you can move forward, and you can part the seas. You can get right through. You're right through there. So that's it. Welcome to 2021, everybody. I really am looking forward to the rest of this year, and I'm so interested in what the transmissions are going to be. The energies have been so different already. Started probably after the solstice, and really very, very different. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing what messages come through for us each week. And I hope that you join me every Monday to see what comes through. And please do share my videos if you get anything from them, and hit the subscribe button. I also want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, because I now have 205 subscribers, and for me that is awesome. I don't have thousands, but I have 205 people who have taken the time to subscribe to my channel, and I really, really appreciate that. 205, that's 7. So I trust that it's going to grow, and the messages are reaching the people that they're meant to reach. I'll see you next week, and it's over and out from me, and lots of love sent your way. Bye.